What is going on, guys and girls? It's GhostRobo, and today I wanted to try something a little bit new, a little bit different, and that is a July recap August hype video. Now, I know we're a little bit into August, it's not really still July, but hey, work with me on this one. What we're going to do is go over a bunch of things that were my favorites in July and that I am most excited for in August. A lot of them are game-related, but also some movie-related stuff, just some general funny moments and things like that as well, so it should be a good time. If you think this is an awesome idea and you'd like to see one every single month, just hit that like button, add your favorites, let me know in the comments below. Okay, so of course the first question is, what was my favorite game released in the month of July? And I'm kind of going to cheat a little bit on this one because it came out in Europe in July and America in August, but that is of course Pikmin 3. Bam! Such an incredible game. It really kind of reinvigorated my love for Nintendo. The multiplayer is insane. Oh my god, you're gonna see a video of that real soon, or maybe you've already seen it, and it's so much fun. Like, honestly, probably my favorite multiplayer of the year, at least right up there with The Last of Us. Both those games are incredible. Pikmin 3 as a single-player story has really drawn me in, and I like the whole mechanic of controlling my armada of Pikmin followers and collecting all the fruits and fighting against all the different bosses. There definitely is some frustrating moments along the way, but the overall charm, the overall inventiveness, and just kind of its sense of being different from everything else on the market really elevated it to the top spot for me. On the other end of the spectrum is the worst game of July, and I pretty much enjoyed everything that I played in July, so I'm kind of going to cheat yet again here and say Gran Turismo 6. I'm just not a fan of that style of racing game. I had some solid time with the demo earlier in July, and it's just not my cup of tea, guys. It's just not my cup of tea. Let's jump to film for a quick second, and my favorite movie that I saw in July. Now, I only saw 2 new movies last month, so my choices were very limited. It was Wolverine and Pacific Rim, and even though neither movie was really my favorite, I have to give the edge to the Wolverine. I'm a huge fan of Wolverine as a character, and I did enjoy the movie. It kept me entertained, it kept me engaged. I didn't think it was fantastic. I kind of gave it a less than stellar review on my channel, but it still was an okay movie. There still were some good moments, and I still like seeing Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. I think he does a great job, and it was a fine movie. As you can probably guess, that makes my least favorite movie Pacific Rim, which isn't so fair to the big robot brawler, but there wasn't a whole lot for me to latch onto there. The characters were paper thin, I thought the acting and dialogue was quite poor, and a lot of the action was so chaotic and confusing, I really had a hard time following along. Question number 3 is, what was my favorite video I made on the channel this month? And there is a tie, 2 awesome videos here. The first is my first taste test with Noah. That was an idea that we had been thinking about for a really long time and finally had the opportunity to make. We traveled to Michigan, we got a bunch of crazy foods from Whole Foods and brought them home and did not know what to expect. We'd never tasted them, and it was crazy to be there and just witness Noah's reactions, and oh my god, such a fun video. If you haven't seen it, we've done 2 of them now. They are both entertaining as all heck, and 2 of my favorite videos that I've ever done as GhostRobo. The other one that is just as good, though, is the Injustice Facecam Championships that me and Jake did. A lot of people were really excited to see me and Jake duke it out live in living color, and we finally turned on the Facecam and had an epic best-of-7 duel that lasted to the final round till the very end. That final match with Solomon Grundy was one of the best fights I've ever experienced in my entire life. Let's jump forward to August for this one. Question number 4 is, what is my most hyped game, most anticipated game for the month of August? And there are a lot of big premiere releases coming out later in the month. Stuff like Splinter Cell Blacklist, Disney Infinity, even a new XCOM game. But for me personally, my most anticipated game is Mario & Luigi Dream Team. I'm a real big fan of those Mario & Luigi RPGs, and this one has been just getting stellar comments across the board. It looks to be very innovative, very clever, very funny, and just charm out the pants. Luigi's pants, by the way. And it looks really good. The graphics are pretty nice. It's the first Mario & Luigi game on 3DS, and you can't go wrong with a Nintendo-made 3DS game, any handheld game. Any game, really, they kind of nail out of the park, as Pikmin shows. This one should be a lot of fun. Can't wait to get my hands on it August 11th.
Tell them that I need more.
Sticking with the future, question number 5 is, what is a game that I'm definitely going to walk through in August? This is sort of a chance for me to let you know a little GhostRobo secret of something I plan to cover for certain. And that game, as you might guess, is Saints Row 4. I am for sure going to be covering Saints Row 4. I loved what I saw back at PAX East. They did a nice little demo video, and man, the Superpower Edition I think is going to be a great help to the Saints Row franchise. Saints Row the Third, cool game. Not really my favorite of all time by any stretch of the imagination, but I like what they've done here. They're kind of pushing it to the nth degree and really just going balls out crazy in a direction I appreciate. Rather than focusing entirely on sexual innuendo and creepy cameos, they've decided to go in a very, comic book direction, making you the president, including a dubstep gun, and giving you all sorts of crazy abilities. It looks to be an awesome, awesome time. That one will kick off on August 20th, so don't miss out. Question number 6 is my favorite thing that I got or bought in July. Now, again, we have a tie here because there's 2 awesome things on my lap that I want to show you guys. Number 1 is my KD6s. I love this shoe. I think it is one of the coolest looking shoes Nike has ever produced. Kevin Durant is probably my favorite player currently in the NBA, and this one is so pretty. I wear it every time I play basketball. I love the look. I'm starting to like the feel. It's not the most comfortable. It's kind of made of a weird, almost like water-resistant rubber type material, so that isn't the best for your foot, but the overall look of the shoe is great, and I feel like I actually jump a little bit higher with these guys. I'm not sure if it's all mental placebo effect or not, but hey, why not? The next thing that I got that I really love, and it's a little bit wrinkly because it's dirty, but I'm going to show it to you anyways, is my Pika Mickey shirt. I wore this in a live stream. I got it from the Yeti.com. That's Theyetee, the Yeti.com. They're one of those daily t-shirt sites that does like geeky, nerdy, gamey, movie, pop culture, meme-based t-shirts. And this one I thought was just adorable. It's got a Pokeball and a Pikachu with a Mickey Mouse face, and even my mom likes it, so you know it's a winner. Question 7 is kind of a random one, but one I thought would be cool to include, and that's just a random fact about GhostRobo of the month. This month, I will let you know that my birthday is December 13th. You might know that, but what you might not know is that this year is the first time in 11 years that it will fall on Friday the 13th. My last Friday the 13th birthday was when I turned 13 on Friday the 13th. Quite an awesome, awesome coincidence, and because of leap years and other such things, it has been delayed for 11 long years. I'm very excited for another magical birthday when I turn 24 on Friday the 13th this December. Question 8 is what was my favorite and or biggest gaming news of the month of July, and there are 2 that really struck me here. The first is the PlayStation 3 being reportedly 50% ahead of Xbox One in terms of pre-orders and predicted sales. That number is gigantic and will set Microsoft back quite a bit. Now, I'm not too worried about them. I think they can come back with some effective marketing and with games like Titanfall released next year, but 50%, guys. 50% lead is really, really big, and Sony has set themselves up to have a huge holiday season, provided they can pump the PS4 out at a reasonable rate and at a reasonable date. I'm super excited for Killzone Shadowfall. As I've said many times, I currently recommend the PlayStation 4 over the Xbox One at launch, but I will be getting both systems. Cannot wait for the next gen. The other piece of news that probably is more exciting to me is the Bioshock Infinite DLC, Buried at Sea. We're taking Booker and Elizabeth down to Rapture. Yes, 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 1,000 freaking times. That's exactly what I wanted, exactly what I hoped for, and exactly what I didn't think we'd get. Lo and behold, Ken Levine delivers. I love the guy, I love the game, cannot wait to play it. The only downside is it's probably not coming out till the very end of the year. They said they're still in beta with the first piece of DLC. When will we see it? Nobody knows. Question number 9 is the funniest slash weirdest thing that happened to me in the month of July, and that is I got so many mosquito bites on my left foot, and that seems like a completely random and inconsequential fact or thing. It wasn't. Not only was it incredibly weird, it was incredibly painful and itchy for so long. I can't tell you how terrible foot mosquito bites are. I think it's because the skin is tighter there, and so the stretching with the inflammation and just sort of whatever the mosquitoes put inside your body really did a number on me. But I literally woke up in the middle of the night. I didn't know what to do. I used all sorts of itch creams, nothing. Finally, I applied some poison ivy cream that actually did give it some relief and allowed me to at least sleep through the night. But they were so itchy. I kept socks on so I wouldn't itch them, and it was a pain whenever I sweat because it would burn like crazy from all the itching. Holy cow. I don't even know how the guy got me so many times. It must have been when I was sleeping, because there's no way that an awake GhostRobo would let a tiny mosquito bite me 12 or 13 times on the same dang foot. And why did he pick my left foot? I got 12 bites on my left and only 1 on my right foot. Wrapping things up is question number 10, which is what is my overall takeaway, big thought, sort of final piece of advice slash something for myself from the month of July, and that is sleep, sleep, sleep. I have to get more sleep. We're coming into the big gaming season, all the midnight launches, all those walkthroughs, all those releases. I want to bring you guys the best content possible. And for me to do that, I need better sleep. I've been staying up super late playing Card Hunter, been staying up super late uploading videos, more Pikmin stuff, more Injustice stuff, recording with my brothers. I gotta sleep more. So if I have any resolve for the month of August, it is to put a better sleep schedule into place and get myself ready for that huge incoming gaming rush. That is gonna do it for the July recap August hype video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, let me know with the like button, click, add to your favorites if you want to see more, and let me know in the comments below if you like this mix of personal with gaming, if you think it should be leaning more in one way or the other. And also don't forget to let me know what your favorite game you played in July was and what game you are most excited for in August. Feel free to answer any of the other questions if you so choose. This has been a ton of fun to make, and I plan on doing these once a month, provided you guys enjoy them. So thanks so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. It is so hot in here. I'm literally ready to take my shirt off. I had to close the windows because there's cicadas, and they buzz, and it's terrible. So I'm boiling. Let's call it a wrap. Thanks so much. July is done. August is upon us. Bunches of games coming out. Awesome content from me as well. Until that time, though, guys and girls, have a fantastic day. Drink some hot chocolate, and we will see you all later.